Hi, I'm Susie, and I'm going to show you how I made this screen for our transit. Thanks for watching. We are a big fan of camping. We are not a big fan of mosquitoes. Charles got this screen online. They do make fitted screens for transits, but they're over $300. This screen we got for $30, and he'll give you a link for that. The screen was made for house patio doors, and so I had to cut it down just a little bit. Mostly it fit really well, so I'll show you how I did that. The screen we bought comes with Velcro at the top and Velcro down the sides. At the bottom it had nothing, so they just assume that it's going to hang down. In the middle it has magnets that hold it together where you come through the center, but at the very top it's sewed together, so that's how it comes. I didn't change all that much. I did put the extreme Velcro. It was adhesive, has adhesive on the back. I put it all the way around, and then I don't trust it, especially when you're yanking it off. I think the Velcro is going to come off, so I put a lot of staples in. I put white because the wall is white and the ceiling is white. And then down here, I just went ahead and stapled this far and stopped, and then I went down the side of the bed with white, and then I did black at the bottom on the floor. So I'm going to start right here in the center. I'll tell you about the hook in a minute. And I'm just putting the Velcro on, pushing it tight all the way across the top. I turned the screen away from the inside. And then I go down the sides. The corner, don't look too close on the corner. It's not perfect, but you know what? It's fine. So I'm going to lift this up and go down there. Okay, this side's done. And I had to think about my cabinet here, the shelf. I didn't want it to be, it can't be all the way to the door or there won't be room for the Velcro, which luckily I already had done this one that way. Okay, so and I wanted to make it rather tight, so when you want to go through, it'll go through. If it's too loose, it'll be hard to do, but also you want it to be tight enough to stay. And okay, so the hook, if you pull really hard on this, like coming in and your little kids, then it's going to pull it down. So I did put a hook here, a little hook, turn it and just make sure that's in there. That's going to hold it and keep it from coming down. It was too wide. I did cut off the edges and move them over about 3 inches on one side and 2 on the other. You just have to kind of see how much play you want in this. I really wanted it to be tight, like it is. I was actually surprised at how it came out so well. But not too tight, because then it won't stay together. So over here, I'm going to move this up. The Velcro continues down here. And then I use black Velcro on the floor, and then white Velcro again here. So at the bottom I hemmed it, but I hemmed it a little too much, so I had to sew some back on. But I got these little button magnets, and they fit up tight. You have to be careful. You don't want to go over this. That's where the door goes in. And actually, if you close the door, this is going to have to come up a little because this is actually touching there. And so on this side, the same thing, straight down, Velcro over here, Velcro, I put white Velcro down here, and again, the button magnets. So, when I trimmed the side, I cut off the trim that was there, I moved it over 2 inches on this side, I believe. I sewed it back on and then cut off the excess, so it would be nice and tight. I did that on the sewing machine, regular sewing machine with regular black thread. Down here, after I I cut the length I wanted so I could turn it up, so I could make a little hem to put the magnets in. So first I make it big enough for the magnets to fit. That's important. And then I sewed on the machine a little tunnel to squeeze them in. But when I put these in, you can't sew it on the machine. Well, I guess you could if I hadn't had them so close together. But I had plenty of them, so I put them close together. I sewed by hand a little tack in between each one so they won't gang up on each other and get too close together. That's how I did the hem. The magnets that are holding the door together, some of them are short and some of them are long. This one is this long. Well, the one down here was long and it was just going to go straight down, so I pulled it out, cut it in two places. Well, I cut it here and left a space so it can go over this overhang. It's not a perfect job, but that's what I did, so it hangs over. So, it wasn't super hard to do, but it was time consuming and a little intricate work, and I'm very happy with how it turned out. It's not perfect, but it works, and thank you for watching.